Hello guys and welcome to Metro Last Light Redux running 4K resolution with two RTX 2080 Ti and SLI video cards and Core i9-9900K overclocked to 5300 MHz or 5.3 GHz. As you can see, 53 multipliers, 6 cores instead of 8. I disabled 2 cores and I disabled the hyper threading technology, so it's 6 cores, 6 threads, 1 thread per core, per physical core, which is the best in terms of nanoseconds and delay. I'm running it today on the Asus Maximus 11 Hera Wi-Fi model motherboard, which is Z390 chipset, and I also running it with the Corsair Vengeance 3600 MHz CL18 DDR4 memory, but it's overclocked to CL15, but still 3600 MHz, voltage 1.41 volts, completely stable. As you can see right here, by it's 3600 MHz CL18. Then of course two RTX 2080 Ti EVGA XC Ultras, and this is how it's scored, guys. Single core performance, multi-core, 6 cores performance. This is absolutely amazing. This is the overclock per each video card synchronized, guys. Plus 40 megahertz on the GPU and plus 550 megahertz on the VRAM and 100% fan rotation. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. As you can see, SLI enabled, NVLink for the Turing GPU architecture by NVIDIA in our RTX 2080 Ti video cards. This is the performance, guys, as you can see, of the overclock, and down below performance of the original frequencies for the EVGA video cards. Let's go ahead and have a look, guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you beautiful. Today I'm recording with the ShadowPlay, so place that it's about 5-6 FPS to the right top. So let me real quick go ahead and show you the settings. So 3840 by 2160, quality very high. We're going to also play with the high, and tessellation very high. I'm not going to use SSAA because 4 times SSAA kills my FPS by about 5 times almost. So let's go ahead and get going, guys. I'm going to play Pavel, and I'm going to use this level as a benchmark in future videos as well.
The creature I met in the burned down.
Commenting, guys, in real time, so I'm apologizing. It's kind of hard to play and comment, but immediately, as you can see, our GPU utilization, which is the second value after the GPU temperatures, above 90%, and when it's above 92%, I call it very good SLI utilization. When it's above 97%, I call it excellent, and when it's above 99 or 99% for GPU per GPU, I call it amazing SLI utilization. As you can see, this kind of level has a lot of right now characters. They kind of high poly. When the characters will be removed, our FPS will increase. So as again, just because I'm recording with the ShadowPlay, go ahead and add about, I measure it, it's 5/6 FPS when I'm not recording with the ShadowPlay. Same thing, same benchmark, guys. Keep in mind that I'm going to release the video when I'm going to compare RTX 2080 Ti video card single versus RTX 2080 Ti in SLI in the multiple games. It's going to be a beautiful video that will be available over iPlay 4K YouTube channel. So don't miss it out, guys, if you're planning or if you're interested in Turing GPU architecture. As you can see, our VRAM usage is pretty low for 4K resolution, so you don't need the Titan RTXs here in SLI. And if you will have Titan RTXs here in SLI, your performance probably will be the same or maximum, because my video cards are overclocked. Maybe right now we are a little bit faster, by hair faster than two Titan RTXs in SLI, but if you're going to overclock your Titan RTX in SLIs video cards, then your performance probably will be by 3-5 FPS higher. But keep in mind that, you know, I save money and I get myself, as you can see, i9-9900K, which is I'm not advising you to do so. Go ahead and get i5 9600K because 6 core without the hyper threading technologies. It's i5 9600K, and they're going to be about the same. i9 9900K is a little bit better because it's a little bit better die, kind of lower voltage die, but you're going to end up 5.2 gigahertz with i5 9600K for sure, guys. Stable, keep that in mind. Alright, so as you can see, 200 FPS, over 200 FPS, guys. Very high, everything maxed out without the anti-aliasing. This is unbelievable. And we're running, as you can see right now, utilization on the GPU kind of went below 80%, which is kind of suck. But as again, we're getting up above 90% immediately. It will be up and down just a little bit.
Okay.
But mostly, as you can see, guys, it's going to stick around above 90 FPS, and it's going to show us very well or great performance in terms of SLI scalability per each GPU utilization or per each GPU usage.
See the pipes? This is their contingency plan. There's a riot
running absolutely amazing, above 100 FPS, guys, above 100 FPS. And I'm going to compare it with the 2 GTX 1080 Ti over the iPlay 4K YouTube channel, as well as I'm going to record 7K resolution with 2 RTX 2080 Ti, because I already recorded and it's available for you to watch 2 GTX 1080 Ti 7K resolution, same level. So we can compare, guys, and in the end of this video I'm going to attach that video for you to watch. Above 90%, we're looking solid, guys, and this is pretty much ready for 4K 120Hz and 144Hz monitors, as you can see. Guys, with 2 RTX 2080 Ti, it's possible to run 8K resolution, because I believe that VRAM footprint is a little bit, usage is a little bit lower than with 2 GTX 1080 Ti by about almost 1 gigabyte, what I believe. And maybe NVIDIA is compressing the data before it's storing into the VRAM frame buffer, or
looks like we cleared it. Let's see.
using the AI cores. There is a possibility,
Tough luck, didn't even budge,
or they somehow compressing with the drivers, but utilization on the VRAM is lowered.
What
If you're going to compare with 2 GTX
give me a lift, will you?
1080 Ti and SLI. Guys, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video is to show you the performance and give you some tips and share some experience in terms of 2 GTX 1080 Ti versus 2 RTX 2080 Ti, and tell you the best way to go. Pretty much, guys, in the end of 2018, 2 GTX 1080 Ti, guys, will cost about $300, and this is how you want to do it.
No, we're not going to shoot you. Thank you.
You want to go with them instead of 2 RTX 2080 Ti. But if you're watching this video in 2020, go ahead and check the eBay for used but like new RTX 2080 Ti, 2 of them, and there is a possibility 2020, in the middle of 2020 or in the end of 2020, on the eBay 2 RTX 2080 Ti will be around $350 each, so you can build the system around $700-800. With two, you can buy 2 RTX 2080 Ti on the eBay, used like new, for about $700 total. Then go ahead and grab yourself i5 9600K CPU, guys. Clock it to 5.2 gigahertz, and you will be good to go, guys. On the RAM, don't get the even 3600 megahertz RAM. Get yourself the cheapest RAM as possible. Make sure you're grabbing at least 16 gigabyte of system RAM.
Did you make a mess? No, it wasn't me. I swear to God. Alright, let's get in.
As you can see, 190 FPS and utilization is excellent. So whoever's saying that SLI is dead, I think their brain is dead, because SLI is not dead, and it's, as you can see, flying in all the colors. Utilization in the games that I tested, about 90% titles that is available right now on PC gaming market is using SLI, and it's utilizing SLI pretty well. In terms, if you're using top of the end video cards, most likely you want to utilize your SLI with 4K resolution at least, and 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, 2 video cards, RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, sometimes struggling. It utilize itself above 90% in 4K resolution, but in the heavy titles like this, with the heavy settings, everything maxed out, there is no problem, as you can see. But the best way to utilize running 5K resolution, even with the 4K resolution screen, you can run 5K resolution even if you don't have 5K resolution screen, using the DSR, and pretty much the image quality will be on another level, as well as its utilization will be much better. So you're not going to waste your GPU potentials.
What do you mean you released it?
Guys, the Metro Last Light Redux, after playing Metro Exodus, I just played 5 minutes ago, on the visuals almost the same. Wow, it's impressive. The way, the quality of this game, of the Metro series, the developers did a great job. I heard the developers were sleeping on the floors, they were pretty broke, and go ahead and support them, guys. And they made such a great title, such a great game for us, guys, and I'm enjoying it. Of course, Metro Exodus will be just a hair better, but just a hair comparing to the Metro Last Light Redux, so keep that in mind. This scene reminds me a little bit of Metro Exodus, when I was looking for Anna at the beginning of the Metro Exodus. Alright, and as you can see, we're running maxed out, guys, no anti-aliasing, check it out, and this is unbelievable. Let me real quick, you just saw the FPS, let me real quick go ahead and go high in quality. Let's see if we're going to increase our FPS, or driver will cut us down to save the energy. And driver didn't cut us down. As you can see, the utilization is still great, and almost 300 FPS, guys, in Metro Last Light Redux. If I will ever, with tessellation on, if I would ever tell you, would you ever believe me that you will be able to run the game almost maximum visuals, high, it's almost maximum visuals, with above 300 FPS. This is unbelievable, and I'm recording it, which is unbelievable as well. So the game is amazing, by the way. If you didn't play this game, go ahead and grab it on Steam, and you're going to enjoy it. They have like Redux version sale, Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light Redux. I advise you to play Metro as Classic without the Redux version, and Last Light Redux, and then grab yourself as well as Exodus. All of these games are amazing. You're going to enjoy a lot. Running nice, smooth, as you can see, guys, and utilization.
I thought we had it bad.
Right now, my second GPU went below 90%, but utilization was great. I believe this is due to the driver, but look at the delay in milliseconds. When the delay below 10 milliseconds, guys, between the hardware and the software, it goes to the FPS, it means that there is almost no delay between the DirectX API and the hardware, which is the video card, and it's running amazingly well. Like, it's just unbelievable, guys.
You made it. True hero. Now we need to get them to open the airlock.
Delay below 10 milliseconds, guys, means that there is no lag at all. I don't feel any lag at all. It's just running unbelievable smooth, and I'm enjoying. Above 200 FPS, almost 300 FPS. Without the recording, it will be 280, almost 270 for sure. And look at that. I don't 3 milliseconds, guys. The Metro has the fastest kernel when it comes to the game engines. It's just unbelievable for the, especially when it comes to multi GPU utilization. Then I believe the Battlefield goes after that, the Frostbite engine, especially like Battlefield 5 has a great utilization, but there is no SLI profile, so you gotta pretty much tweak the game. But at the stock game, the way it was, you know, envisioned, the Metro kernel in the game engine has, for a game engine, has the best and the fastest kernel in the game engine, especially when it comes to the multi GPU utilization. It's just unbelievable how well it's utilizing. Look, 3 milliseconds, 2.9 milliseconds. It means, guys, there is no lag. It's running so smooth. It's running unbelievable smooth. Guys, the experience is amazing. RTX 2080 Ti, guys, is the way to go in SLI, and I believe if it's not going to be the last crazy setup, maybe just before the last crazy setup, before the game industry, PC game industry will be dead. And I'm going to explain to you why I believe the PC game industry is already dead, is dying, and it's almost dead. Go ahead and watch the iPlay4K.com or iPlay4K YouTube channel, and I'm going to explain to you why I believe so in a great demonstrational video. But keep in mind that my channel will progress and I will have a lot of cool stuff with you guys to share, so stay tuned. You're going to enjoy. Those people who didn't know, I'm a software developer as well. And a game developer. So there is a possibility, guys, that if you're my subscriber, there is a possibility you will see a few of my games in the future. I'm also planning to share with you some of my games, some of my softwares as well, for free. Softwares will be for free. I have some softwares, guys, that I'm planning to share with you. So stay tuned, guys. There's cool stuff is coming in the future for sure. Alright, there is a dude that we're going to take him down. The Metro game is absolutely amazing, visuals is amazing, and the whole game is amazing. So go ahead and grab it, guys. Support the developers. They were struggling when they were developing this game, and they did a great job. Absolutely amazing, guys. Here we go. I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. We saw everything what we need to see. Let me real quick. I know you probably thinking, Alex, go ahead and show us what will be with the alright, let me show you real quick 2 times SSAO while you're watching this, and then at high and very high, and then I'm going to show you 4. So 2 times we cut our FPS, as you can see, almost by 2 times. So this SSAO is not a joke. And 96, 126, but I'm running at high. When I'm going to do very high, 156 when there is nothing going on, as you can see, no geometry. The character design in this game is not so low poly, guys. I think it's a little bit lower poly than Metro Exodus, but it's still high poly character design, as you saw at the beginning. So they're looking great. So 124, about 100 FPS, as you can see, almost 120 FPS average, sometimes getting to 90 when there is going on, but staying like 120, 140, as you can see. Let me go ahead and do the real quick. I'm going to do the very high. So running 2 times, keep that in mind, and I'm recording with the ShadowPlay in real time. So don't forget to add 5-7 FPS. Alright, so we didn't cut too much. As you can see, when you're running multi-GPU, SLI scalability is excellent, and it's not afraiding any tessellation at all, and sometimes it's not afraiding 2 times anti-aliasing. and very high settings. But maxed out anti-aliasing at 4K resolution can bring the SLI down even top of the end GPUs even in 2018 in a kind of old title, Metro Last Light. Look at my delay, guys. Delay is getting higher, and when delay is higher it means it's not great. The lower delay between the hardware and software give us the fastest response during the gameplay and less lag, and when it's still below 10 milliseconds. When it's below 10 milliseconds it's almost there is no lag. Alright, so there is no lag, alright, but if I'm going to go ahead and do right now 4 times, so it's almost, I would say this is like about the FPS at 8K resolution, guys. And you can run 8K resolution with the 2 RTX 2080 Ti, guys, in Metro Last Light Redux. And you cannot with 2 GTX 1080 Ti, guys, on SLI. And as again, they're using the same VRAM, 11 GB, and GDDR5X and GDDR6 doesn't reflect anyhow on our frame buffer footprint, but I believe just because NVIDIA somehow using somehow they compressing the data before it's getting into the VRAM. Maybe they're using some AI cores to compressing this data and, you know, intelligently, and then extract it in real time. Who knows? This is what I would do if I would be a developer. But anyways, by the way, the level is highly detailed, almost like in Metro Exodus. This is guys how the real classic looks like. Even in 2019, when you're comparing with the brand new title like Metro Exodus, it's almost the same details. The developers pay so much attention, but as you can see, we're dropping sometimes to 45 FPS average, but without the recording we will be about a 50 FPS average, which is amazing. At some scenes it's getting to 60, but without the recording 45 50 FPS. With the recording dropping at the lowest 40 FPS, but staying about 45 50 as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As again, I play 4K. Don't forget to hit that like button. As again, you watched today a crazy whopping video, which let me real quick go ahead and show you how 9900K looks like. But this video will be about the overclocking 9900K to 5.3 GHz and how the best way to utilize it in the games, and how the best way to utilize it in the video encoding, 3D rendering. Go ahead and check it out over the Play 4K YouTube channel. Don't miss it out. I'm going to share a lot of tips and experiences. But 9900K, guys, right here, it's only dominating because it's 8 core and 16 threads by a little bit, but single core instruction execution we're dominating by almost, I would say, great 50 points, which is amazing. 600 was for Core i5 8600K overclock at 5 GHz with the whopping 4000 MHz CL15 DDR4 memory, guys. And as you can see, just because newer generation of Intel CPU, which is 9th generation versus the 8th generation, is about 5-7% faster, plus the overclock on top of it, makes sense. Alright guys, you saw the utilization. We even didn't utilize the 80% of our CPU. So guys, i5 CPU, the newer i5 CPUs is the best CPUs, guys. 8th, 9th generation and newer for the gaming, and you don't need anything before the PC gaming industry will die in the future. And why it will be dead in the future in 2022, don't miss my video about it over the iPlay 4K YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. A lot of time, money, energy was invested. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.